Are you ready to reclaim the power of your voice? Are you ready to embody, to use your voice as a tool for healing and self-expression? Many spiritual traditions confirm about the power of the sound. Vedas said, in the beginning, there was the sound of Aum, the great pranava, the Mahabija mantra, Om, and the creation followed. The Bible also said, in the beginning, there was a word, and that word was a God. So everything came into being through a word, words, sound, vibrations. So the sound has a power to create. Sound has a power to create, and so has our voice, which is the sound form of the energy. And there is an interesting correlation between our throat and the sexual organs as well, the female sexual organs. There is a group of tissues and muscles inside of our throat, and they're known as vocal cords. As we breathe the air in and breathe out, and with that movement of the contraction and expansion of the vocal cords, we create the sound frequency, and that manifests as a voice. And this vocal cord, when we look at the shape of the vocal cord visually, it exactly looks like a female sexual organs where baby grows and where the woman gives birth to. So from these sexual organs, the Swadhisthana chakra, the sacral center, we have a power to create and manifest. And there is an interesting relation in the throat center as well. It exactly looks like we are creating from the throat, and from this center we make a choice. And we speak the truth to create the reality that we exist here right now. For example, let's think about being at the restaurant. We are looking at the menu and the waiter comes and asks us an order. And we have a choice, either we order a salad or a French fries. If we say salad, the rest of the restaurant moves accordingly to what you say and help you to have a salad. And if you say the French fries, the rest of the reality goes around the French fries as well. So that's the power of the sound. As we are voicing what is inside of us, and we are creating the reality constantly in speech, in singing, in chanting, and ancient rishis and yogis knew all about that powerfulness of the sound and voice. That's why all the ancient yogis and rishis were chanting a lot of mantras and chanting a lot of prayers. And mantras and prayers are the collections of the specific syllables to invoke specific vibrations within and without. So the power of the voice, power of the sound, has been recognized for really, really long time. And nowadays, sound healing or sound baths are quite common at the different yoga studios and other occasions. And scientifically also, modern study says that the sound therapy is really effective to release trauma, release any energetical mental blockages, and also to regulate the nervous system. So when we use our voice consciously with awareness, that our minds and body and breath are connected. And then when we utilize the voice in this conscious way, the study has also shown that the whole body is vibrating, whole body vibrates at the cellular level. And this is transforming, this is deeply healing, this is deeply nourishing and empowering. So many of us have been shut down a long time ago. Maybe in our childhood, the parents or some adults have probably told us that our voice is not good enough, shut up, you're too noisy, or what you say doesn't make sense, or whatever that is. And then we store these traumas or the pain, the emotional wounds in our body, and then we just shut down to use our voice. And I observed that happened in so many of us, including myself. And so many of us also claim that we can move, we can do asana practice, and we can dance. But when it comes to singing or chanting or speaking, so many of us somehow all of a sudden feels like closing and I'm not confident enough. So this is the sign that there's some energy blockage somewhere before the throat center that we probably unconsciously put it on ourselves. So the key for utilizing our voice is to let the energy flow from down to up, not getting stuck at any level, and then let it flow freely, effortlessly. So many of us have been shut down a long time ago. Maybe because our parents or friends or adults, the people around us, or any kind of social cultural situation maybe told us directly or indirectly that our voice is not good enough, you're too loud, what you say doesn't make sense, or it doesn't sound logical, or it doesn't fit. And many of us have stopped expressing ourselves truthfully, or have stopped utilizing our voice, like using for speech or singing. And so many of us also can move our body, like we all like to dance and move, and we love asana practice, the physical practice, but when it comes to using our voice for speech or singing or chanting or anything, we feel like we are not confident. And this is a clear sign that the energy is not really flowing freely. There is some blockage somewhere in the parts of our body that is stopping for the life force energy prana to move out through the throat center and out through the mouth. So the key is to let the energy flow freely and become free and open from inside, so that our natural expressions come freely. So this series is our invitation to explore your voice and to use your voice connected with our different parts of our body, with our emotions and mind, so our self-expression is truthful, authentic, and as a result, we can also enjoy chanting and singing and using our voice much more than before. We learn to trust this body vessel. And then this entire body is the instrument of the voice. So I invite you to give yourself a permission to make a sound with your whole body, including your mind and emotions and energetic body, and let the energies flow and connect with the sensations of the openness and relaxation. These exercises that I'm going to share are all experimental. So connect with the sensations from within. By using the sound and our own voice, we clear the energies, we empower the entire system, and then we befriend our voice as a part of ourselves so that we become the whole of who we are.